amazwe aphuma ku-kingdom zonke ezikhona lapha eNingizimu Afrika kanti futhi siyangenelela naku-SADC. Manje ukuze unqamalala into emnandi ukuthi uwumuntu ozaziyo into zasebukhosini, oyaziyo into zesintu futhi ozihloniphayo futhi, ingaloko simlekelela, ingaloko ukuza lapha kwethu ukuthi no asimnikeze isupport le ayidingayo, yena uzobe sesigayida nje ukuthi lana besingathanda kube kanje nakanje, kodwa amakhosi iwona azokwazi ukuthatha iqhumo ezintweni eziningi ukuthi la ngoba kunemithetho eminingi futhi efanele ishintshwe la ezweni. Imithetho lesinayo eminingi ikhona ukuthi nje ayisebenzeli isidalo, ayisizi ngalutho, okusele nje kuphela nje ukuthi omunye makangena lapha eParliament usebheke nje esakhe isisu, akabheki ukuthi umphakathi utholani. Into enye futhi ukuthi bathi no inkosi bayithathela amandla, uma seyithathelwa amandla inkosi kwenzakalani ukuba ukuthi nomphakathi abasasihloniphi njengamakhosi emphakathini. Manje ke siyazi ukuthi leso sithunzi leso sizokwazi ukubuya ngoba unxamalala kwayena umntwana wasenkosini. Konke lokho kubuyele ebantwini, kubuyele emakhosini, amakhosi abuyelwe isithunzi, amakhosi abe usizo futhi emphakathini. Hayi lento eyenzeka phambilini noma le eyenziwe ngabanye ukuthi bathathele amakhosi amandla kufundiswe nasesikolweni. Imfundiso lesinayo asiyiboni ukubaluleka kwayo ngoba ingane zethu ziyafunda bafike futhi lapha phezulu babe no degree bathwale incwadi phezulu ekhanda kodwa kungabasizi ngalutho. Manje iprogram esiza ngayo sifuna ukuthi abantu abethu mabafundiswe indlela abazokwazi ukuzithuthukisa ngayo. Sikhuluma ngama real skills, sikhuluma ngezinto zangempela, sikhuluma ngezinto day to day challenges.
Long live the spirit of Nelson Mandela, long live. Long live the spirit of Winnie Mandela, long live.
Awethu Matla Yarona All power ukubingelela nje lokho bandla. Inkosi sikelele Africa ma comrade.
and you all keep quiet, the president is going to read what is written in this paper. The time comes in the life of any nation when there remains only two choices: submit or fight.
Njengoba sila nizwile ukhomanda bekhuluma ukuthi ukusukela ngo-1961 lapho eyaqala khona impi yethu nabacindezeli yaqhubeka iminyaka eminingi kwadlula abantu emhlabeni baboshwa abantu bayodonsa iminyaka eminingi emajele abaholi bethu ibona badonsa iminyaka eminingi kusedlula sonke bahlanganisa amashumi amaningi eminyaka belole inkululeko kwaze kwafika isikhathi lapho esithethe khona inkululeko iyafika kuthina. Ziningi izinto esizisho mase sikhuluma ngekhathi ezifanele ukuthi kwenzekani kwakufanele kwenzekeni abanye benzani. Okuyiqiniso ukuthi ngalenkathi kwenzeka lokhu kwase kwenzeke likhulu ngoba siyokhumbula ukuthi abantu ababengababumbi bombutho wesizwe amakhosi ezwe lethu laba ababephethe izwe eminyakeni eminingi ayidlula ngenkathi abamhlophe sebethi sebezoliphatha izwe lethu ngeke siphathele afunga amakhosi alwa izimpi ezesabekayo kwaphela abantu kwaze kwafika isikhathi lapho khona okwakhiwa ibutho lesizwe umkhonto wesizwe ukuze ubhekane nalabo ababesiphuca izwe lethu.
I welcome you all to this press briefing that I know has been long awaited. Let me pass on to President Jacob Zuma to then start.
I call on all South Africans to join me in taking the important step and to vote for the MK party and any other progressive party which seeks total liberation and the return of our land to its rightful owners, the African people. The task ahead requires young and older leaders alike to pull in the same direction. No single organization can pull out of the present crisis. We require the same spirit of unity which saw us defeating the monster of apartheid. In the past few months, I have held several meetings with leaders of our people across the spectrum, including about 10 registered progressive political parties, with the aim of fostering a much-needed unity of the historically oppressed and dispossessed in South Africa. We are also discussing the formation of a patriotic front and a voting bloc after the people's victory in 2024 election. We are also discussing the formation of a patriotic front and a voting bloc after the people's victory in the 2024 election to pursue a minimum consensus program of no more than 10 points of agreement to get us out of the present crisis, which is in the process of being formulated. The single aim is to steer the ship of the total liberation from colonialism back on course while uniting Africans across the country, the African continent, and the African diaspora behind the battle for land, justice, and radical transformation towards economic freedom. There can never be reconciliation without socio-economic justice and equality. To explain the necessity for taking these steps, and in particular for choosing the vehicle of Umkhonto Sizwe Party in pursuing our freedom from the present capture by white monopoly capital and the enemies of our people operating among us, I can only quote the founding statement of Umkhonto Sizwe on 16 December 1961. The time comes in the life of any nation where there remain only two choices: submit or fight. The time has now come to South Africa. We shall not submit, and we have no choice but to hit back by all means without our power in defense of our future and our freedom. The statement was true on 16 December 1961 and is also true on 16 December 2023. The new People's War starts from today. The only crucial difference is that instead of the bullet, this time we will use the ballot. This was made possible by the supreme sacrifices made by many freedom fighters in the past 400 years, in the years of resistance across the length and breadth of this land, starting with the heroism of Khoisan leader David Stearman, and culminating in the democratic breakthrough of 1994. Throughout that history, our people and their leaders were prepared for any consequences in the pursuit of freedom, including death itself. At this historical juncture, there is once again no alternative but to pick up the spear of the nation, Umkhonto Sizwe, in defense of our people and in pursuit of a peaceful revolution for radical change. The status quo cannot be allowed to prevail or even get worse. Today, my mission is only to announce the way forward. The formal launch of MK Party and the announcement of its interim leadership and party lists will be done in the early part of 2024. At this stage, we will also report back to the nation on any progress in the discussions around much-needed Black unity and the Patriotic Front discussions. Due to the toxic atmosphere caused by our captured media, judiciary, and other arms of the state, it was necessary to conduct these discussions underground. We will soon be ready to share the details with the nation. No force can defeat a people's thirst for freedom. I thank you.
Most of the politicians in Africa, they didn't see you. They can't do it. The host. Obani, but ba queen, ba ngile seriti sabona.
Umshene wami we baba.